Hey, in this lesson, we're going to be going over how to actually set up your campaign in your Google Ads account. So after this lesson, you should be able to have your ads up and running and you should be good to go, right? So anyways, if you recall back to this, right, this is what I showed you at the end of the first lesson on this module. But anyways, if you didn't remember here, basically how I run my campaigns on YouTube ads is first off, just like any ad platform, you're starting with creating a new campaign. And inside that campaign, you can have different ad groups, different variables you can test, right? So for me, what I do is I use 3 different ad groups, and inside of each ad group, I have one video ad, okay? So each of these video ads are different, but keep in mind they're all in the same different campaign. So I'll actually have 3 different ads running at the same time, like I said, under one campaign, and it's kind of just spending the budget evenly throughout the different ads, right? So for example, if I'm spending $50 a day, right, then it's going to spend a third of the money here, a third of the money here, a third of the money here, right? So for example, if I'm promoting Builderall for this, and again, this will work for many different products, and you can do this with many different angles on Builderall, but to give you a really simple example, I could go target ClickFunnels review, ClickFunnels versus Builderall on ad group 1, and my ad would look something like 3 reasons why I quit ClickFunnels, right? And then the second ad group, I could be targeting only people who type in Kartra, only people who type in Kartra review, people who type in Kartra versus ClickFunnels, right? I'm showing video ad 2, and then maybe on video ad 2, I say 3 reasons I quit Kartra, right? So it could be a very similar ad. And keep in mind, all of these different video ads are all going to the same exact funnel, right? I'm not going to draw that out right now, but all of these are going to go to the same exact funnel, right? This is our original funnel that we created in section 2. So anyways, and then the last ad group we have here, maybe we want to target something more broad, right? So we just want to test out these more micro targeting options with different video ads. Now the third ad group, right? I want to test something more broad and see how that does. So we could target anyone who types in digital marketing tools, digital marketing, and best digital marketing software. We'll have a different ad on this ad group saying, are you fed up with overpaying for digital marketing tools, right? That would be the headline, and then you kind of craft an ad like I showed you in the last couple lessons, and then boom, once you create those 3 videos, you have these 3 video ads, you're ready to go. Okay, so once you do that, once you kind of get your thing mapped out, again, you can use the same exact targeting right here, right? If you want to, you can copy this. But again, you can do this for multiple different angles across Builderall. Whether you want to do Wix, right? You can target anyone who types in Wix and go more for the website angle. Or maybe you have experience with WordPress, so you can target that, right? Or maybe you just want to target people who are affiliates, right? So you want to target a certain business model. Maybe you have experience with affiliate marketing. So you could target affiliate marketers saying, hey, are you fed up with overpaying for affiliate tools? Or something like that, right? Notice how we can do different angles, or maybe you just want to target people or local businesses. Maybe it could just be dentists, and then you target dentists who are typing in how to do marketing for dentists, best dentist website builder, stuff like that, right? You really have to do the research and just test a whole bunch of things. I'll be giving you guys more ideas in later lessons of things you can target, but again, you can start with this for now. All right, so anyways, I'm going to go over to Google Ads. The first step is you just want to type in Google Ads. You want to make an account. You want to connect your credit card, your payment method to your ad account, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory on that. Again, I already have a Google Ads account, so I'm not going to be able to give you a full tutorial on that. If you want one, just type in tutorial on how to set up a Google Ads account, and I'm guaranteed you'll find all kinds of stuff. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to log into your account, right? And it should look something like this. Now, the only thing different is you're not going to have any numbers here. Obviously, my ads are running right now. So this is kind of how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start a brand new campaign from scratch so you guys can see exactly what I do. So I'm just going to go to a different ad account so I don't mess anything up with this one. All right, so I have a brand new one. You should look something like this. Now, what we're going to press... Okay, you're going to press campaigns, right? And you notice this sidebar, this is how you kind of navigate everything. So don't get too overwhelmed. Again, just kind of get familiar with everything. If you want to look at all the different tools that they have, if you go into billing, right, this is how you connect your credit card and stuff like that. You can also link your YouTube account. You can upload, if you have an email list, you can upload your email list so you could retarget them with ads. You can make lookalike audiences off it. That's a little bit more advanced stuff. Again, I'm just going to go into the step-by-step for you. So again, we have campaigns, ad groups, and then ads, right? So obviously we have no campaigns running, so we don't have any ad groups or ads. So I'm going to press this little plus button, and I'm going to press New Campaign, okay? So usually I like to optimize for leads or website traffic, so I'm just going to start with leads here. And since we're doing YouTube ads, right, we're just going to press on video. That's our only option, and we're going to press continue. Okay, now I usually like to name this, so I'm just going to do YouTube Cam 1. Okay, and then we can just leave the bidding strategy like this. All right, and then we want to do budget. So usually I like to start with around $50 a day. If you're on a budget, you can start with 10, you can start with 20, or even 30, 40, right? It really doesn't matter. The only thing I would not do is I would not start higher than 50, okay? So that's the absolute max, and the way this works is the more you spend, the faster you're going to get results, right? The faster you're going to see if your ads are working or it's a flop, right? The faster you're going to see whether your targeting is working good. So I usually like to just spend the most, but of course, I've been doing this for longer. I'm making more money. So again, guys, don't feel like you have to start with $50 a day. You can easily start with 10 or 20 and just start and just slowly scale from there, right? So the next thing I want you to look at is networks right here. I always uncheck this box. So this is something called traffic traps. Pretty much every advertising platform will have this. They'll try to, trap you into spending more money on less targeted traffic. So I like to uncheck that box, right? And then languages here, I'm only going to do English. Okay, and we'll just let this load up. All right, and then now I'm gonna do locations. So for me, what I've been doing is I've been doing like just the top 5 tier 1 countries. So I like to do, I can't type today, United States. All right, and then I'm gonna do United Kingdom. Okay, and I'm gonna do Canada. Okay, and then 2 more, Australia and New Zealand. All right, so we got those 5 main countries. These are just, people are most likely to spend money in these countries. If you're targeting like third world countries, sure, some people can afford it, but the average person, makes less than $1,000 a month there. So chances of them spending $69 a month, $29 a month on a product like Builderall is unlikely. So that's why I target these countries. Next thing, I can just leave blank here, and this is where we're going to start making the ad group, okay? So keep in mind here, if I go back, like I just want to name it based off what we're targeting. So this one's going to be ClickFunnels, okay? So I'm just going to name this ClickFunnels, and then our next ad group would be named Kartra. Our next ad group would be named Digital Marketing Tools, right? So demographics on here, we could change this. I usually like to do 25 through 54. Okay, that's just what I've seen work best for me, especially in digital marketing space. Usually people anywhere from like 25 to 54, those are people who are more serious about their career and they're trying to learn how to either get their business online or try to make money online, right? So I've just seen the best results from these age groups. Anyways, we're going to do household income. This can kind of stay the same. I don't really care about this too much. We can take off like this one if we want to. But anyways, gender, we can keep the same. All right, and then audience, again, we're only targeting people who are typing in keywords. So we're not targeting a specific audience. So we can literally just keep this how it is. The real thing you want to pay attention to is keywords, right? So as I said, this is the first ad group. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste this in. Now, I'm just going to delete these stars, right? And that's it, okay? So that is what I do for that. Topic, you can leave the same. Again, we're only targeting people who are typing in these keywords. So placements, we can leave the same as well, right? So that's kind of what's cool about the keyword targeting is we only have to target these keywords. So anyways, this is where you're going to upload your ad, right? So let me just grab a YouTube video of mine. Again, so create your ad, right? Create your video ad. Then you're going to upload it to video or upload it to YouTube as an unlisted video. Okay, upload it to YouTube as an unlisted video. Let me just go grab a video on my channel here just to give you an example. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this video. Okay, I'm going to paste this in. Okay, so this would be your actual ad. Again, this is not my actual ad. It's just a YouTube video, just for example purposes. And then here's where you actually put your URL. Okay, so whatever your landing page is, put in your domain here. So again, if you don't have a domain set up, this is where I'd really recommend a domain, because one little hint, guys, is a lot of people, what they do, right? They're about to watch their YouTube video, so they have the option to skip your ad. Right? Well, what a lot of people will do is they'll see your ad like kind of stay up here while they're watching their video, and they might be interested, or maybe they're just watching their ad and they don't want to lose their place in the video. So what they'll do is they'll actually, instead of clicking the call to action, they're going to open a brand new tab, and this is actually proven that 50% of people do this. Okay, so 50% of my clicks will come from people opening a brand new tab and manually typing in your domain, right? Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's why domain is so important, especially for this. So I'm just going to put, my domain here. Okay, and then display URL is just what's going to display here. So you want to make sure that will go to your landing page. And then here is where we can just put learn more. Okay, and then the headline here is just going to show up. Where does it show up? Yeah, it shows right here. So for example, you can just say why I quit. Right? And that is if we're targeting ClickFunnels. So for example, the ad is 3 reasons why I quit ClickFunnels. We put why I quit. And keep in mind, just a quick note, do not put all caps on a word. That will get your ad account disapproved. So just keep that in mind. That's a mistake I made. So anyways, the headline can be whatever you want. It's only 15 letters. That's not too important there. But we just want to have some congruency with our actual ad. And again, all this will be different for each ad group we're placing, right? So we're still going to do 2 more ad groups. So anyways, once you do that, you're just going to press create campaign, and we can just keep this at number 1. So all we do is just press create campaign, and then it's going to take around a day or 2 to get approved, and then you should be good to go. So once you press create campaign, the status right here is just going to say under review. It'll take 1 to 2 days to get approved. Now, once you have your campaign up, right, it does not have to be approved to do the next step. All you're going to do is go to ad groups, and now you're going to add the second ads in, right? So, for example, I don't have a campaign on here, so let me just go back to my other ad account to show you. So real quick on here, let me go to my YouTube campaign. Okay, so notice how I have 3 different ad groups here. All you do, again, you just press create new, and then notice how it just leaves you off on the same place, right? So notice last time I put ClickFunnels here. So this time we would just put Kartra, right? And we'd target the Kartra keyword. So let me copy this, and again, demographics, we can do this. We want to do the same exact one as we did last time because we only want to test 1 variable at a time, right? And then again, audience will stay the same. All the other stuff like the countries and the language, that's on your campaign level, so you don't have to change that on your ad group level. So I hope that makes sense. And then again, just go to keywords, type all this in, Kartra review, right? Kartra versus ClickFunnels, and then you go from there. Okay, and then again, same thing. Now you upload your Kartra video ad onto here. You paste in the same landing page. You put the headline, right? And that's pretty much all you do. And then you press save ad group. And then again, you go back and you do the same exact process for the digital marketing tools one or whatever other angles you're going to do. So anyways, that's going to wrap up this lesson on how to set up your campaign and get your ads running on YouTube. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next lesson. Take action, and I hope you enjoy it.